Hi, everyone, and welcome to Fight 415. I'm Dylan McGrath.
And I'm Icy Mike. Before we move on to our next fight, we'd like to thank our sponsor, the South Carolina National Guard.
Your future is here with the National Guard.
Go Guard!
And now let's get on to our next fight.
Your next fighter making their way to the ring out of the red corner, looking to get their W in the cage. Please welcome out of Team Rock in Harrisburg, Terrence Hughes.
So I've heard that Team Rock name a lot. Can you tell me about that team?
Yeah, Team Rock is definitely probably out of all the active gyms in the area, probably the most established in terms of history in the local scene. I mean, I think that there's not been a North Carolina, South Carolina MMA card that's not had a Team Rock person on it for the MMA side of things. That's Snake in the corner there. I mean, just in terms of the amount of locations they have, Fayetteville is their main area of operations, that Fayetteville area. So you got a lot of military guys that join that team, a lot of guys who come in out of the base and are looking for something to do. And once those guys get out and they're cleared to fight, they like to fight. So they've always had a stable of guys that are not only down for the fight, but they're usually coming in military shape. Yeah, and that's a big deal.
So in shape and not scared is a bad combination.
And for 250 pounds,
he looks good.
He looks good.
Whatever happened to that fight between you and Marcelo that was supposed to go down?
Look how light on his feet he is, too.
Oh, you got scared?
For a big guy.
Sure you did.
Like a 250-pound house cat.
All right, his opponent out of the blue corner, also looking to get that W to cage out of Matrix MMA. Please welcome Josh Fuller.
Yeah, Terrence Hughes here, light on his feet.
He's got the classic Amazon MMA shorts. That's like the first item that comes up when you look up MMA shorts on Amazon. It's got a buy now button beside it, so you don't even have to load the cart.
Terrence, that was Dylan. That was Dylan.
Yeah, I better not. I better watch my tone. We're almost the same weight. I'm only 12 pounds lighter than him.
Yeah, he could call you out.
Yeah.
Realistically, and you'd have to tuck tail or worse, say okay. Yeah, I've had some experience training with and training military guys, and day one, they won't quit. Like, you know when you get the new white belt in the gym and you smash them about 13 seconds in, they can't breathe and they're ready to give up and they don't know what's going on and they're like, so the military guys, when they come in on their first day, it's the same, but they just don't quit.
Yeah.
They can spaz for 5 minutes straight.
I got a kid like that who just started training with us. His name's Andrew. He comes from a soccer background but has no other sports experience. He came in and asked for wrestling rounds against our guy who's like literally a lifelong wrestler.
Give me the best guy.
Yeah, and he just gets crushed and he's like, all right, you want to do another 5 minutes? And he's like literally like bent over. He's like, let's do another 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I shared an elevator with Josh Fuller earlier, and it was funny because I said, all right, good luck out. We were talking about his fight, and he said, yeah, the guy's really big. And I was looking at him like, bro, you're big.
Yeah, dude, you're not small. You're not small, buddy.
But he wasn't lying.
But yeah, I mean, if you look at Terrence's neck and his arms, he's big everywhere. He's not just big in the center or big in his legs. He's got big feet, big hands.
Super interesting choice right now. Big deal. This was a big deal. Terrence Hughes came out southpaw. Josh Fuller came out orthodox and immediately recognized and switched to southpaw.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's back to orthodox. Usually, sometimes when you see someone stand switch, once they get pressure, they'll switch back. He was looking for something specifically, something he likes in the southpaw
big
matchup.
Shot from Hughes.
Heavy leather from both men. We could hear those punches. Knees from both men.
Hawes really letting us play out.
Yeah. Yeah, Hughes bullying Fuller against the cage there with multiple knees. Fuller was able to block some of them, but just with his arms. So I think that's what Fuller's looking for. He's looking to switch and close the stance and use the jab more. That's It's a really good tactic against southpaws because they're typically not used to dealing with that.
Well, if I know one thing about Matrix MMA is that they've got some pretty good strikers over there.
No. What he's doing is extremely high level. Yeah. What he's doing is very, very, very advanced. Look at him.
Well, that's where John Freeman is from.
There we go. That makes sense now. Yeah, to switch to close the stances so that you can land, basically go back to regular boxing, which the lifetime southpaw won't know. That's kind of the strategy there. Be like pulling guard against a guard puller. They're like,
Yeah.
wait, what? I don't want to be on top. Yeah.
Just those little things you can do to take somebody out of their
Yeah.
game, right?
Yeah, and it also makes the right hook a lot more viable, the lead hook from southpaw.
Fuller's landed 2 big shots in the last 30 seconds or so that
Yeah.
I really liked.
Big
shot
right
to the
body,
body.
kick. Yeah. And that might mean that Fuller might be right-handed, right-legged, which means that his jabs and those lead leg kicks are going to hurt even worse. And he's had a lot of success with that jab. Good left hook to the body. And then a knee. Yeah, Hughes slowing down.
Yeah, he's trying to
considerably.
wade in a little bit too.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to wade in and get a big shot, and that's just not the game that Fuller came to play. Fuller's got volume and activity a little bit more in that round.
Yeah, so yeah, he weathered the early storm, and Hughes' output definitely diminished. Explain, you've been around this fight for a place a while. Is there significance to the choice in how in the cup? Do we drink out of that? Do they drink out of that after they win?
I've seen people drink out of them. Yes. Yeah.
It seems like a given. It'd be like when you hand it to me.
Some people they did do medals for a little while, and then the glass trophies came along, and I think that
No, because no one else does it. It's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
But we got to drink out of it.
and they say awarded to the winning pugilist on them, which I think is a cool title.
Oh, that is
You
very
know?
cool. Awarded to the winning pugilist is very like it makes me think like
Yeah.
yes,
It makes you feel more cool than
like
you
it's
are.
more, like it's a more honorable pursuit.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, I think Fuller's going to come out a little fresher, and we're going to see. I don't want to say it too loud because I'm scared of these guys. I think Hughes might have faded a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. And also, I think that Fuller earned some serious respect
Yeah.
with a hard jab.
Yeah, and he put some jabs on him, which led to some left hands, and then that right body, that switch kick. Oh, hard right hook. Did you hear it?
Yeah, really
hard
in,
knee.
in tight as well.
Hard knee.
Yeah, Fuller's doing a really great job so far in this fight. Just showing a little bit more technical ability.
He's wrapping up that hand. He's wrapping up that right hand.
Yeah, curling it around the back too.
Hughes kind of flicking his jab out, not throwing it straight. You see Fuller's throwing a rocket straight of a jab. Good. He's using his punches to create those opportunities for knees. And ooh, 3, 4. Give him one more before you break. 5. Hawes let 6.
Dead face Hawes.
7. 8. And then breaks himself hard, thudding right hand. Yeah. Yeah, Hughes is going to have to take a second.
Fuller's really coming on strong now.
Yeah.
He's got some confidence in him now. You know, I feel
Yeah.
like that first round he really instilled a lot of confidence in his abilities.
Yes, hard right hook. He's not selling out on his punches. He's not throwing everything into his punches. He's creating these opportunities for the knee. And he has to know. He's got his eyes wide open. He's staring Hughes right in the face. He knows that Hughes is tired.
Backing him up too.
Short punches.
Immediately.
Look, little. Pop, 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 pop.
Every short punch he is in there throwing is landing true.
Yeah. Good left hand.
I know you love when the heavyweights throw head kicks, man.
Oh, I love it. Left hand from Fuller. That was a better jab from Fuller. Fuller threw one straight. He's flicking him up, which is a thing, but it's just not working out right now for him. Corner imploring him to throw his punches straight.
Yeah, Snake is one of those coaches where sometimes his corner advice is like, "Man, are you on my team?" Like, dude, are we friends? Are we gonna be good after this?
Yeah, maybe later, but we have fish to fry right now. We have something very important going. Hey, Hughes's body language is not looking too good right now. He looks
like he's melting a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
He has to know that round didn't go his way.
I mean, it's not easy to be in there for 4 minutes at that pace with a guy like Fuller who's just laying it on you.
But now Fuller also showed a little bit in his face. One of my favorite things to do between rounds is look straight in their face and try to guess. And Fuller was wearing some emotion
body
on his
language,
face. Yeah. Fuller was wearing some of that. I'm very tired, coach. And whatever his coach said to him, he gave him a nod like, okay, yeah, all right.
He probably said, "Hey, it's one more round." You know,
Yeah.
and you're doing really well.
Yeah. That's one of those cornerings where you tell the guy, more of the same. More of the same. Like he doesn't have to change anything that he did. Hughes does.
It looked like Fuller said, "He hasn't really hurt me. I'm just tired." He's like, "I'm just tired."
Yeah. Yeah, since the beginning of the first round, Hughes has not gotten a lot of hard offense in. Hughes getting a little closer now and putting the left hand in there.
Yeah, he's gotta turn it up a little bit in this round.
Yeah, there's another left hand. So he's picked a little bit better of a range to land his punches. But
Nice duck. Nice slip there.
Fuller with some very dirty boxing here, hooking up those hands. Not letting him get too close, not letting him throw knees, not letting him punch. Hard inside kick. Turned
That
him.
stumbled him, yeah.
And now look, he can feint it and he gets the respect from it. There's another one. Hard right hand.
Fuller
Hard.
thudded him with that one.
Yeah, this round has been mostly Fuller. Just a couple of good lefts from Hughes.
I really love leg kicks in the clinch. I think that they're something you don't see a lot of, but I just really enjoy seeing them.
It's such a mean move.
It is mean,
it's
right?
It's like a big F you.
Yeah.
Like, get off of me.
It's like something you do in the gym to mess with somebody who's new.
It is what you do in the gym to mess with somebody who's new. Look at that. Just holding on to him and kicking his leg. And then a hard right hand.
Fuller with the frame and swimming inside. Doing almost everything right here.
Yeah. Now Hughes has come back. He's gotten 2 left knees in there.
Yeah, I like how Hughes has been a little bit more urgency, a little bit more like desire to land.
Yeah, especially in that mid-range, because in close he's not doing well, and at distance he's not doing well. There's a little mid-range where Hughes is having a good bit of success.
Where he's very scary too. Like the power is very scary.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That dude's real scary. They're asking Hughes to be busy with 30 seconds left.
20 seconds.
There's a right jab, left hand, almost lands. Team Rock asking for combos and straight punches. I think Hughes is. Fuller nearly ducked himself into a head kick there.
Great fight.
Yeah, excellent
Great fight. Fuller just had the technical advantage in most areas of the fight.
Yeah, he weathered that early storm. The first 30 seconds were a nightmare for Fuller. First 30 seconds of that fight were really rough, but he weathered that early storm, and then the technical side of him was able to really shine.
Really impressive in the clinch, too, with what looked to be a stronger and bigger opponent.
Oh, yeah, he was very, very tactical. As you observed, the swimming of the arms, not unlike Greco-Roman wrestling or anything like that. He was making it very, very difficult for Hughes to get any offense in that close range.